Howdy.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you as well.
Or good evening.
And you know why it's a good day?
I don't know. Because
we
we're
got
drinking.
a box.
Yeah, we did. This is a pretty one, too.
What's in the fancy box?
Whiskey.
How could it not be a good day? So we have in front of us a series of expressions from our fine friends at Rhetoric. Rhetoric's part of Orphan Barrel, which is part of Diageo. And
it's all about layers.
Layers. And this particular expression we're going to do tonight is the 25-year-old. It's drawn from old bourbon stock found among aging barrels in the old Stitzel-Weller Warehouse in Louisville. It was distilled between 1990 and 93 at the Bernheim Distillery in Louisville. And at that point in time, it was owned by United Distillers. The mash bill is 86% corn. So it should be, I guess, a little on the sweet side. 8% barley and 6% rye.
Interesting.
It's bottled at 91 proof, and it will sell for around 140 bucks.
Huh.
So 25-year-old whiskey for 140 bucks.
That's not bad.
Not too bad a price point.
No, it's not terrible. I mean, given the prices these days, that's not
But it is a fair amount of corn whiskey.
It is.
And it's 45.5, which is not too high, not too low, but 91% still. We're not messing around.
And they don't say it's barrel proof, right? So they're probably
I'm assuming
cut
that
it a little bit.
they've rolled it in and cut it back. So they make it 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. They've rolled one out every year since 2014.
Right.
Now we're up to the 25 in 2019.
Now we haven't had any of these.
No.
And the folks at Orphan Barrel were kind enough to send us minis of each of the first 5 editions. So we have the 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
That's how that works. 5 numbers in a row.
Yes. Thank you.
You must be in accounting.
Yeah, pretty much. And but we're gonna stick with the 25.
We'll do the 25, and they recommend that you try the others side by side and do a horizontal tasting, vertical tasting.
Vertical tasting. Yeah,
but we time permits. We probably should not hit 6 bottles of whiskey on a Tuesday night.
It's a school night. Makes me sad.
Let's give the 25 a whirl.
That makes me sad, but you know what makes me happy? Whiskey.
And why not?
All right, let's open up the bottle.
Nectar of the gods.
Let's see if I'm gonna have a problem with this one. Hey, this one's easy. This one's nice. Okay, we're gonna use our handy dandy little barrel stave glass holder because it's so pretty.
I don't have a barrel stave glass holder.
Well, one nicer than you.
Well, that might be true, but you don't have to say it.
I just did.
I noticed.
Uh-huh.
You didn't have to say it over and over again.
I'm going to say it again. I'm nicer than you. Although, my kids may have a different opinion. Anyway, all right.
That's a nice deep color.
That is very pretty. I like it.
That's nice.
It is, what do you want to call it? Glowing amber?
Yes, glowing amber.
We always go back to amber.
Glowing amber.
It's the lights.
It's a deep cherry orange.
It is. It's actually a very pretty color.
Cherry orange.
It doesn't. I don't know why. When it was in the bottle, it was like, it looks okay. But then you put it in the
glass, it seems to be a little darker.
Very pretty.
Very nice.
Very pretty. Any legs on this thing? How is it? Do we do the little swirl? The little twirl?
It's a little viscous. I see a little bit on the sides of the glass.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too bad.
25-year-old bourbon. Ooh, it smells really good.
Yeah, always. The bourbons that are a little bit more rye. After 51% corn, you throw that sharpness in, and you get a little bit more of that on the nose. Here, I guess because it's so much corn, I'm not getting that at all.
No, it smells really nice.
It's just a very pleasant candied sugar.
There's a little bit of burn. But I get almost like a cherry. You know, like maraschino cherries.
Yeah, cherries. Maybe a little orange.
A little bit of that. I get the sugar. I get that nice dark brown sugar. There's a little bit of maybe, I don't know, clove? No, not really clove. Wait, maybe allspice?
Like it. You're in your spice directory.
I like spices. The spices are fine.
I'm getting a little bit of the wood. It's a little grainy. You can smell that.
I'll leave that alone.
I'm getting a little bit of the wood.
Oh, a little bit of the wood.
Getting a bit of the wood.
Okay.
Little.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Those
we'll
are
clean that up,
different.
We'll clean that up, or maybe we won't.
Not getting as much like the vanilla notes or any of the caramel, any of that. I'm really not getting that.
No, getting a lot of brown sugar. Getting some cinnamon, which is always, I guess it's always kind of there. I stick to that. I stick to brown sugar. I like that. That's really coming through. And again, I'm getting that cherry. almost like a Wishniak. The old Frank's Black Cherry Wishniak.
And a good bit of that might be the corn. Could be the sugary sweetness, the syrupy nature of the corn.
Could be.
I went in.
Jumped the gun.
Medium mouthfeel. It's not too heavy. It's not as maybe viscous as the glass indicates, but it has a nice flavor to it. A lot of sweetness up front,
Ooh.
and then a good bit of heat that kind of carries through a nice finish.
Mm-hmm.
Nice finish.
No,
it's a bit woody. You get a little bit of the barrel from it. That it's not the char, but maybe just the oak itself. That you get you can tell it's spent time in a barrel.
25 years. It starts off a little hot. I get a little bit of I get a good bit of alcohol burn. It's pretty dry too.
It does have a dry finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
It starts off with a good hit of cinnamon and a lot of the sugar, but it's not as sweet as I thought on the nose.
No, and the first sip was a little sweet,
and that might
be
the
second sip is a lot hotter.
Do you think it's the oak? Is that what that would be? Maybe it's just that dry
Yeah, I'd say the drying is part from the oak.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess anyway. That's good.
Although it's not as rich.
It's good. Yeah, it doesn't
as
have
I would have thought. It's not really a deep flavor.
Yeah, it's not full bodied. No. And I thought there'd be a little bit more texture to it, a little more velvet,
maybe a little oiliness.
And that's not there. And again, that might be the nature of the mash bill. That with that much corn involved, maybe it's a little softer than some of the.
Mm-hmm.
If it was more rye or more wheat or something, or some wheat. This doesn't have any wheat in it. That 86% corn. That's a lot of corn.
It is.
So maybe that does something to the velvet texture of it too.
There's a little bit of, I don't know, almost like a bitterness in the aftertaste. Do you get that a little bit? Like if you let it linger, like a tannin almost. Like on a red wine, like a really rich red wine, you get that dryness. And again, it might be the oak.
I think it's the wood. I think you're getting the wood.
A little too much. Maybe a little too much time in the barrel.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I finished it. It's gone already.
Yeah, but then again, what won't we drink?
I think solvents. Don't drink solvents.
Well, this is
for those listening at home.
Uh-huh.
Don't drink things you clean brushes with.
Mm.
It's very good for $140. Would this be a buy, or are there other bourbons you'd rather buy for that, or is 140 really too much for a bourbon, despite the age?
I don't know. I mean, it's gotten to the point where, with price wise, it's a question of whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't love it.
And what's love it? $140? Like it's $60?
$60, yeah, I'm in.
I'm just throwing it out.
60, 80, even up to 80, I'm in. 140 might be a bit much. I mean, I do have like a kind of a ceiling. My ceiling is usually around 100. For me to go over 100, it has to be something really special. And while this is unique, I don't know if I absolutely love it.
And a part of it might be a lack of familiarity with the line, for me. That, we've had some of the Orphan Barrel. I think we had the Barter House.
Did we?
I think someone brought a Barter House to a
about
bottle
right.
share or something.
Did.
I think we had some Barter House. But Rhetoric I haven't had before. And if we tried maybe the 21st and then got an opportunity to try this,
right,
maybe,
just to see
maybe our appreciation for this would be a little higher too.
Oh, we might like the younger one better.
But for a 25-year, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. And at the 91 proof, 45.5, 80 BV, is that the right spot for this? I think if they went higher, it might be a little too peppery, a little too hot. But then if you went a little too low, if you went to 40% and it was 80 proof, would it be too much sweetness and water?
And then can they get away with a $140 price point?
If you're only 40 proof.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's good.
So
it's good.
Yeah.
And the presentation is what wins me over.
Well, that's true.
It really
the box wows me. I like the foam cutouts.
Love the lineup.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting much, and then all this came in. But that being said, I'm still not like super overjoyed with it. I like it, but I don't love it.
Now, for you, most bourbon for you, is the rye sharpness what drives you?
I like.
So you like that bite?
I do.
You like a little of the bite?
I do. But I mean, I like 100% corn also. I mean, like if you remember like the Balcones, we had the 100% corn. That was really good.
That was blue corn though, right?
Well, that's true. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But I really enjoyed that. So it's not a question of like the mash bill so much. I like what we did bourbon. I like a rye bourbon. I like a heavy corn bourbon.
This just didn't have.
I
It didn't check all the boxes.
I think it's just. It might be that little bitter note in the end.
At the end.
Again, I like it. I don't do scores because, the fine point. But if I was going to say, maybe 88. Maybe an 88.
So you could dance to it, but you weren't really overwhelmed.
There you go. Yeah, I would give it Again, scores are tough.
They're so very arbitrary.
Yes, but I would have to say if I did give it a number, 88, 89.
I don't think you'd be disappointed if you got it. But,
oh no!
But with you, I think I probably like it a lot, but I don't love it. Where I think you like it, and
right? But I don't like it a lot,
and you don't love it. But it was good. It was very good. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm really curious to try the others, and we may have to come back to this.
Yeah, I think we'll have to do our horizontal tasting.
A little follow.
Sorry, our vertical tasting. I keep saying that. Our vertical tasting. We'll have to try that.
And hopefully we'll stay vertical at the end of the tasting.
Well, if they're all at 91 proof, I don't know. But thanks to our the fine folks at Rhetoric, and please keep them coming.
Yes, thank you.